for a quick break, and I'm going to grab a drink. We will be right back after this quick message.
With all you do throughout the day, your feet can take a pounding. And if you have foot or ankle pain, that can really make things uncomfortable. Dr. Jeffrey Deacon, a board-certified podiatrist at Union County Podiatry, can help. Dr. Deacon treats heel and arch pain, bunions, tendinitis, arthritis, hammer toes, flat feet, fractures, and sprains. Take a step in the right direction and call to schedule an appointment with Union County Podiatry at 618-833-2295. That's 618-833-2295.
Our officials for tonight's game, Craig Partridge, Brad Wilson, and Mike Eastwood. No relation to Clint Eastwood, I've been told. Tomorrow, we have an interesting day. The girls' game has been moved from 1 o'clock in the afternoon for the JV game to 3 o'clock so we can have the boys' basketball game. Murfreesboro and Vienna will square off at 11 o'clock in the morning at the Benton Shootout.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vienna High School welcomes you to tonight's IHSA Boys Black Diamond Conference basketball game between the Indians of Johnston City High School and your Vienna Eagles. At this time, would you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the performance of our national anthem. Playing the anthem tonight is junior Brian King and sophomore Levi Larson, featuring the Vienna High School Alumni Band.
We'll have the Johnston City lineup here, starting lineup. We won't try to. I'm not going to try to compete with Mr. Palmer.
The Indians from Johnston City at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 1, Wade Galbraith. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 3, Nolan Causey. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 12, A.J. Butler. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 21, Seth Rice. And at forward, a 6'2" sophomore, number 35, Carson Murray. The Indians are coached by Scott Brzezinski and Will Carmichael.
So the Murfreesboro Vienna game tomorrow at 11 o'clock, that will be for a huge seedings game, as the seeds will come out the following Friday. 12:30, Marion and Lovejoy square off. At 2 o'clock, it's Richland County and Mascoutah. 3:30, Nashville and Redbud. That ought to be one whale of a game. Benton and El Paso Gridley. I have absolutely no idea where El Paso Gridley's from. I don't know if they're from Texas or what. I really don't have any idea. That's at 5 o'clock. And Goreville and Carlisle will square off at 6:30. That will also be a good game. Goreville in the top 5 in the state in 1A. Carlisle, a very good 2A basketball team. And now the Vienna starting lineup.
Rise up, sports fans. Let's meet your Vienna Eagles. And forward, forward, a 6-foot junior, number 11, Hunter Webb. And forward, a 6'2" senior, number 4, Tommy Hollinger. And forward, a 6-foot senior, number 10, David Nichols. And guard, a 6'2" senior, number 20, Marqueta Constante. And guard, a 6'2" senior, number 22, Owen Treat. Eagles are coached by Stephen Dreer, assisted by Roger Lynn, Chris Watson, Ross Hill, and Dawson Hill.
All right. So the head coach for Johnston City, Scott Brzezinski. Will Carmichael, if you're watching it back at home, I hope you get to feeling better. He's been out with the flu. Scott says he misses you. And the head coach for the Eagles, Steve Dreer. Assistants, Roger Webb, Chris Watson, Ross Hill, and Dawson Hill. The game tomorrow morning, our lineup.
Tonight's officials, Craig Partridge, Brad Wilson, and Mike Eastwood.
Brad Wilson will be tipping it up at center court. We'll be on the air at 10:45 in the morning for the Murfreesboro-Vienna game, and then we'll hightail it down here, grab something quick to eat, and at 3 o'clock, the girls are playing Anna Jonesboro in a non-conference game. JV will be about at 3 o'clock, varsity about 4:15. All right, folks, here we go. We're ready for the game. Vienna going to go from your left to right as you watch this game. Listen to it on the radio or on your internet, whatever. Webb tipping it up at center court with Butler, and the tip controlled by Vienna. Into the front court comes the Eagles. Man-to-man pressure by the Indians. Marquedo Constante takes it to the top of the key. Left side to Treat. Quick three-pointer. Kaboom! Owen Treat starts it off with a three-pointer, and it's 3-0 Vienna. Token pressure. They're trying to get the ball to AJ. It is stolen. Hullhubner has it. Over to Treat. Treat back to Cato for three. Off the rim. Rebound by Nichols. Shot up. No good. Treat has it. He has it stripped away from him, and it will go to It's going to go to Vienna. The officials talked it over. Mike Eastwood said that it was going to go to Treat for a long three. Kaboom! Back-to-back three-pointers, and he's feeling it tonight. 6-0. Full court pressure by the Vienna Eagles. Into the front court. Butler brings it across the half line. He's double-teamed into the paint. Little floater off the mark. Fight for the rebound, and Hullhubner comes out there with it. Hullhubner is going to be fouled, and this will go against Johnston City's number 35, Carson Murrah. His first, game first. Treat jogs it into the front court. Right side over to Cato. Marquedo Constante to Treat. Back out to Cato. Top of the key. Left side to Nichols. On the wing. Looking inside. Nothing there. Hands it off over to Treat. Treat from the left elbow down to Nichols. Behind him. He gets it back. Kicks it out on top to Hullhubner. His wide open three. Off the side of the rim. Hunter Webb with the rebound. Up and in. And Vienna crashing the offensive boards. It's quickly 8-0. And a timeout called by Coach Brzezinski. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. So tomorrow, 10:45, we'll be on the air for Murfreesboro and Vienna. That's the boys at the Benton Shootout. And then we'll hightail it down here, and they'll have the game with the girls at 3 o'clock for JV. That'll be on streaming, and then we will have the varsity game at 4:15 approximately after that. And then next Monday, the girls have a game against Johnston City, and that is here. No, it's up there. It's on the road. Johnston City's on the road. All right, with the basketball, Seth Rice has come into the game for the Indians. He's a 5'10 junior. Out on top, Galbraith with the ball. Hullhubner on him like a blanket. Goes to Butler. Oh, great pass from Butler down to Murrah. Murrah lays it up and in, and it's 8-2. That was a beautiful pass. Treat out on top to Hullhumner. Top of the key, right side to Cato. 6:05 to go here in the first quarter. Left side to Webb. His three-pointer off the front of the rim. Double bounce off of it. It's batted around, and it comes out of there to Causey. Nolan Causey dribbles into the front court. Top of the key, into the paint. Nice dish off down over to Murrah again. Beautiful dish, and Murrah's got 4, and it's 8-4. They've cut the lead in half. Treat over to Cato. Cato from the right elbow, 15-footers, good. Cato in the scoring column makes it 10-4. Full court pressure. Murrah has it, takes a couple of dribbles, picks it up, gets it over to Rice. Rice to Galbraith, 10-footer from the left side, no good, and we're going to have a foul coming over the top is A.J. Butler. That'll be his first. Second on the Indians. 5:23 to go here in quarter number 1. It's 10-4 Vienna. Treat brings it into the front court. Treat goes on the left side, kicks it back out to Hullhumner, back to Treat from the left wing, kicks it to Hullhumner, wide open 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Webb gets the rebound, off the glass and in. Hunter Webb with another offensive board. He's got 4 off the rebounds, and it's 12-4. 4:57 to go here in quarter number 1. Causey with the ball, brings it into the front court with the dribble, working against Cato. Brings it across the half line. Webb is on Butler, trying to shut him down. Causey goes to the right, 15-footer from the right side, too strong. Rebound by Murrah, counted and one. Hullhumner will pick up the foul. That'll be Tommy Hullhumner's first on Vienna. Murrah with another basket. He has a chance for a traditional three-point play. Makes it 12-6. And the free throw is good. 12-7 as Murrah has all 7 points to start the game. Treat brings the ball into the front court. Bounces it off over to Cato, and Cato will set it up top of the key. Cato takes a couple of dribbles. Now they put the ball or the offense in motion. Treat from the free throw line. Back to Hullhumner. Hullhumner to Treat. Treat can't get the oh, what a pass from Treat down to Nichols. Nichols shielded the basketball. Okay, so Nichols gets the basket. It's 14-7, and then he gets a delay he gets a delay warning, and then they steal the basketball. Murrah is going to pick up the foul. That'll be Carson Murrah's second foul, third on the Indians. To the free throw line will be Dayton Nichols. That last basket was his first basket of the game. 14-7 is the score. Nichols, free throw is in and out. .408 to go here in quarter number 1. Vienna has doubled the score, 14-7. Nichols' second free throw from the left-hander is good, and it's 15-7. Nichols with 3 points. With the ball, Rice over to Causey. Causey working against Cato. Brings it up cautiously, throws it over the half line, over to Rice. Seth Rice to the top of the key. Bumped by Treat, no call. Gets it back over to Causey. Stolen by Treat. 3-on-1. Treat to Nichols. Nichols with a layup. Third turnover on the Indians, and it's 17-7. Into the front court. Butler gets by a double team, gets it in the front court in the left corner over to Galbraith. Galbraith takes it into the paint, turns, spins, can't get the shot off, kicks it in the left corner over to Butler. Butler, 15-footer. He's going to be fouled by Webb. This will be Hunter Webb's first foul. Second on the Vienna Eagles, and to the free throw line will be A.J. Butler. 3:26 to go here in quarter number 1. Vienna has opened up a 10-point lead, and Buddy Clay getting ready to come in. Free throw is a little short. So we have Rice and Murrah going out for the Indians. Evan Sanders is coming back in. And number 14 is Caden Cohen, a 5'11 sophomore. Buddy Clay came in for Vienna. He's a 6'2 senior. Second free throw is no good. And with the rebound was Sanders. The shot was put up by Butler. He missed it, got the rebound back, and now he's going to go back to the line for two. And I think Buddy Clay's picking that one up. It is. Buddy Clay's first, team third, and A.J. Butler, who just missed two, will be back at the free throw line to shoot two. 17-7 is our score. 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Free throw is good. A.J. in the scoring column now. Second free throw, no good. Long rebound comes out to Webb. Webb over to Cato to Treat. Treat hit his first two shots and hasn't had a shot since then as they've really hammered down on him. Webb into the free throw line. Over to Cato. Cato had trouble with the handle. Got it back. Almost walked over to Treat. Treat. Oh, beautiful pass down to Cato, up and in. That's his third assist of this game, and it's 19-8. 3 assists and 2 3-pointers for Mr. Treat so far. Baseball pass up to Butler by almost to center court. Butler lets everyone get by. He brings it up against Webb. Left side over to Causey. His three is good. Nolan Causey in the scoring column makes it 19-11. Treat into the front court. Down to Clay. Buddy, little 5-footer up and in. 21-11. As everybody who has played except Hullhumner has scored. Cato for three, off the mark. Rebound, fought for, and we're going to have a foul on Vienna. The foul is on number 10, Dayton Nichols. That's his first, team fourth. Cato comes out, and Job Winterroad, a 5'8 junior, he comes into the game. He's averaging 4 points a game. Causey working against Winterroad. Comes into the front court with the dribble between the legs with 2:03 to go here in the first quarter. Right side over to Cohen. Out on top over to Sanders. Sanders, oh, nice pass. Blocked by Webb. Got a nice pass over to Nolan Causey, and it was blocked out of bounds by Hunter Webb. It'll stay with the Indians under their own goal. 1:57 to go here in quarter number one. Out on top over to Galbraith. Galbraith picks up the dribble. Trying to find somebody to pass it to, and does to Butler. Butler thought about a three, doesn't take it. Back over to Galbraith. Galbraith picked up. Buddy Clay got by with a poke. Over to Treat on the steal to Nichols. Nichols lays it up. No good, but Galbraith will pick up the foul. 4 turnovers now on the Indians. That'll be Wade Galbraith's first foul. For each team with 4 team fouls now. Both teams will be in the bonus going forward. 1:38 to go here in the first quarter, and Dayton Nichols back for his second try with 2 free throws. He was 1 of 2 the first time. First free throw is no good. Nick Johnson comes in for Hunter Webb. Nick Johnson is a 6'6 senior, averaging 5 points a game. 3 boards. Nichols. Second free throw is good. 22-11. He is 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He shot all 4 Vienna free throws this quarter. Causey gets it over to Butler. Butler races into the front court. Picked up by Nichols. Behind the back dribble. Goes to the right side. Splits a double team. And we're going to get a push. Buddy Clay or Dayton Nichols? Which one is the winner? Looks like Dayton Nichols will pick up his second foul. And that'll put A.J. Butler to the free throw line to shoot 2. At the moment, he is 1 of 4 from the line tonight. 22-11 is our score, and he makes the first. Tommy Hullhubner comes back in. He's replacing Nichols, who has 2 fouls, and will sit down. A.J., senior guard. The right-hander's free throw is good. He makes both of those, and he's now 3 out of 6 on the evening from the line. Those are his only 3 points. Treat into the front court. Top of the key, launches the 3. Off the glass and in. Kaboom! 9 points, 25-13. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Causey has it, working against Winterroad. Into the front court, into the paint. Right side, over to Cohen, and we have a walk. Turnover number 5 on the Indians. 58.8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 25-13. Vienna has upped it to 12. Hullhumner gets it into Treat, and Owen Treat is 3 for 3 from three-point land. Into the front court with the ball. Working against Sanders on the switch to Hullhumner. And Hullhumner throws it away. First turnover on Vienna. Down over to Causey, lays it up and in. Causey with the basket, makes it 25-15. Treat gets it to Winterroad. Winterroad's going to set it up, left side to Hullhumner. Hullhumner hands it off to Treat. Treat into the paint, to the basket, puts it up, no good. He'll go to the line for 2. Take your pick on this one. Evan Sanders, maybe? It is. Evan Sanders' first foul. Treat will go to the line for 2. Shooting 80% for this season. He's got 9 points on the evening. He's the game's leading scorer, tied with Carson Murrah. Murrah has 7 points, so Treat does have that one. Cato comes in for Winterroad, and the first free throw by Owen Treat is good. He's at 10 points on the evening. So Carson Murrah is the leading scorer for the Indians with 7 points. Owen Treat, right-hander's ready, and the free throw is in. He hits both of them. That's 27-15. Hunter Webb comes back in. He's going to replace Owen Treat, give him a blow for the last 25 seconds, and then the timeout. He has 11 points. Baseball pass into the front court to Sanders. Sanders from the right wing picks up the dribble. Out on top over to Cohen. Over to Causey, and Causey's going to set the play up. Right side to Cohen, to Sanders. Ball stripped away and stolen by Webb. Webb has it poke checked away, and Causey's going to pick up the reach in. That'll be Causey's first foul. That is the 6th team foul. It'll be the bonus for Hunter Webb. He has 4 points on the afternoon. 27-15. Vienna with 8.4 seconds to go. And Johnston City has their 6th turnover. Hunter Webb, his first free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. Second free throw is also good. 29-15. Cohen working against Webb. Ball's almost stripped away, and they couldn't get the shot off, and that's the end of the first quarter. 29-15 after one quarter. We'll total everything up and be right back.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
House to Home Realty has come to town. Hi, I'm Shanna Green, and I invite you to come see us at our newest location at 107 East Vienna Street in Anna. We will be happy to show you why H2H is the top producing company in Southern Illinois. Call us at 618-833-7331. We will find you a house. You will make it a home.
And we're back after one quarter, 29-15. Total this up here real quick. Johnston City is shooting 57% from the free throw line, 4 of 7. Indians with the basketball. We'll go over the totals here in just a second. Butler out on top over to Causey. Causey working against Webb. Both teams have gone man-to-man the entire way. To Butler. Butler off the glass, too strong. Tip up on the weak side by Seth Rice, no good, and Cato brings it into the front court. Over to Johnson, lays it up and in. Vienna ran the floor well. Nick Johnson into the scoring column, makes it 31-15. 1-2-2, three-quarter press. Sanders. Ball tipped and can't be saved by Cato as he tips it out of bounds. 5 points for Nolan Causey, 3 for A.J. Butler, 7 for Carson Murrah for their 15. 6 turnovers on the Indians, and they were 4 of 7 from the free throw line for 57%. Causey goes to the left side, over to Rice. Rice from the left elbow, shot too strong. Webb with another rebound. He gets it over to Cato in the front court to Hullhumner. Hullhumner bounces it down to Buddy Clay, and Buddy Clay, little 5-footer is good, and it's 33-15. Sanders, ball knocked away, and it goes over and back. It was at center court when it was stolen. Cato's momentum was carrying him toward the Indian basket, and that took it when he got the ball handed to him by Clay in the front court. His momentum took him to the back court as he couldn't stop that fast, and it's a back-to-back turnover. Causey on the right side to Butler. Butler's been shut down this game. Over to Sanders on the baseline. He's in serious trouble. Kicks it out over to Causey for 3. Way strong. Buddy Clay with the rebound. Here they come. Eagles into the front court. Cato has it. Back over to Hullhumner. Hullhumner bounces it down to Johnson. Lays it up and in. Nick Johnson has 4 points. He's averaging 5 for the season per game. 35-15. It's a 20-point Eagle lead into the front court. Carson Murrah. Oh, what a shot by Carson Murrah as he took it hard to the hole. He got hammered. Count the basket, and the foul will go against Nick Johnson. That's his first, team first of this quarter. Nichols and Treat coming back in for Johnson and Buddy Clay. 6:21 to go here in the first half. 35-17 as Murrah with 9 points can make it 10 with the made free throw. His free throw is too strong. Treat with the rebound. Treat into the front court to Webb. Webb, right corner to Cato for 3. Off the back of the rim. Cato got his own rebound. Off the glass, leaves it short. Murrah with the rebound. He gets it over to Rice. Rice to Causey. Causey bounces it to Rice in the front court to Sanders. He walks, no call. They get it down deep. Shot put up by Murrah, no good. Saved by Sanders over to Butler. Behind the back dribble, and when he did, he got in trouble. Ball's loose on the ground, and we're going to get a timeout called by Brzezinski. This will be a 30. That'll give us a chance to go over the rest of the stats with 5:52 to go here in the first half. 35-17 Vienna. Owen Treat in the first quarter had 11 points, 3 threes and 2 free throws. 6 points for Dayton Nichols, 2 baskets and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Hunter Webb had 2 field goals and 2 free throws for 6 points. Cato Constante had 2 field goals for 4 points. And Buddy Clay had a basket for 2 points. Vienna 6 of 8 from the free throw line for 75%. They had 1 turnover. And in the second quarter, Nick Johnson has 2 field goals for 4 points for Vienna. And Carson Murrah has 1 field goal, a missed free throw in the second quarter for the Indians. Butler, Galbraith, Rice, Sanders, and Causey coming out of the huddle for the Indians. Hunter Webb, Cato Constante, Hullhumner, Treat, and Nichols. The 5 Eagles on the floor. Butler has only 3 free throws here tonight so far. He had the ball out on top to Galbraith from the free throw line. He gets rid of the ball over to Causey, into the corner to Rice. Out on top, over to Galbraith. Galbraith for 3, off the front of the rim. Treat with the rebound. Looks downfield into Cato. Cato on the front court, sets up the play. Over to Treat. Treat at the volleyball line, backs it up between the circles, right side to Cato. 5:20 to go here in the first half, 35-17 Eagles. Cato, top of the key, steps inside over to Treat. Treat with Rice right on him, gets it back. Hullhumner for a wide open 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rice with the rebound. Rice dribbles into the front court with the dribble. Left corner over to Galbraith. He goes baseline. Tried to get it over to Sanders. Ball stripped away and stolen. Hunter has it to Treat. Back over to Hunter. Goes in, finger roll, good. Hunter Webb with a beautiful drive to the basket has 8, and it's 37-17. A.J. Butler charges. That's the second foul on Butler, and that'll be the first team foul on the Indians this quarter. Another turnover. That's their 8th. 4:43 to go here in the second quarter. 20-point lead for the Eagles. Buddy Clay getting ready to come back in at the next whistle. Treat, directing traffic, gets it over to Webb. Webb brings it to the top of the key, right side to Treat. Wide open 3. Kaboom! You can't leave him that wide open. He's got 14, and it's 40-17. Baseball pass to Sanders. Oh, what a pass from Sanders to Galbraith coming from the right side, up and in. That's his first basket of the night, and it's 40-19. That was a pretty play. Hullhumner between the circles. 4:05 to go here in the first half. Webb to Treat in the left corner. Out on top to Cato. Cato back to Treat. Wide open 3, way beyond the arc. Rebound is out of bounds. It'll go to Vienna. Sanders is going to take a blow. Rice comes out. Butler comes out. Back in is Caden Coyne. We got Nolan Causey, Wade Galbraith, A.J. Butler, and Carson Murrah. Clay to Webb. Into Buddy Clay. And nice play by Causey to knock it into the seats. They were trying to get Treat in the corner. They have Webb over to Treat, back to Webb. Wide open 3 off the front of the rim. Long tip out, and Butler shields it, lets it go out of bounds. It'll be Indian basketball. 3:39 to go here in the first half. Vienna with a 21-point lead. Into the backcourt, over to Causey. Causey works against Webb. Brings it into the front court, over to Galbraith. Galbraith with 3:30 to go. Right side over. Long 3 by Butler off the back of the rim, and it's batted around, volleyballed out of bounds off of Dayton Nichols. Clay, Nichols, and Galbraith all fighting for that rebound. Nice pass inside over to Galbraith, up and in off the glass on the inbounds play, and it's 40-21. Into the front court. Treat over to Cato. Wide open 3 off the back of the rim. Tip out by Murrah. Over to Coyne in the right corner to Butler. Head and shoulders fake. Drives into the paint. Turns, spins off the glass. Leaves it short and fight for it. Unable to save it in the corner. And I think we may have a twisted ankle. A slip by Nolan Causey. And he gets up a little ginger. See if Coach Brzezinski takes him out. He's trying to shake it off. 6-foot junior guard, and he's going to hang with it. Treat gets it into Clay from the left elbow down to Johnson. Johnson, semi-hook shots, good. He's got 6 this quarter, and it's 42-21. 2:40 to go here in the first half. Causey over to Galbraith, into the front court, working against Treat. Back out on top to Causey. Causey with 2:30 left here in the first half. Goes to the right side. Dribbling out by center court, working against Nichols. Now he goes left side. Shovel pass, stolen by Treat. Treat down to Nichols. 2-on-1. Nichols doesn't attack the basket. Now he hits Nick Johnson right in the face. He gets it back, shot up, no good. Buddy Clay with the rebound, up and in. Buddy Clay with the basket, and Nick Johnson took a shot right on the bridge of the nose. That'll make your eyes water. Causey brings it into the front court with a pass over to Butler. Butler, top of the key, free throw line, right side to Galbraith. Wide open 3 off the back of the rim. Clay with another rebound. Treat races into the front court, looking downfield. Top of the key, goes over to Clay. Clay, little 5-footers, good. Buddy Clay with 8 points, 46-21. 1:35 to go here in the first half. But A.J. Butler into the front court. What a pass down to Murrah, lays it up and in. Carson Murrah now with 11, and it's 46-23. Cato Directed traffic into Clay. 10-footer, too strong. Johnson got the rebound. Johnson gets it over to Clay. They get it out to Cato for three off the back of the rim. Fight for the rebound, and we're going to get a foul here. Buddy Clay will pick up the foul. That'll be his second. Just the second on Vienna this quarter. Hunter Webb comes back in. He's going to replace Dayton Nichols. And Causey's going to take a blow. And coming back in is Seth Rice. Into the front court. Galbraith goes right side, working against Cato on the baseline. Picks up the dribble. Kicks it out to Rice. Over to Butler. Butler, little runner in the paint. No good. Rebound. Comes out there to Cato. Treat to Webb. Webb has the ball stripped away from him, and it goes out of bounds off of Hunter Webb. Second turnover on Vienna for the game. Johnson City doing a much better job of protecting the basketball, and they, just as I say that, they throw it up for grabs, and Buddy Clay comes out there with it. That's their 10th turnover. Cato and Butler's hurt back in the back. Treat. He comes into the front court. Ball knocked loose by Galbraith and stolen by Murrah. Up to Butler. Butler lays it up and scores. (46-25). Butler was a little shaken up. He's going to come out. Coming into the game is Trey Johnson, a 5'9" sophomore guard for the Indians. 25.9 seconds to go. And you can tell that A.J. Butler's a little bit shaken up over there on the bench. Treat over to Webb. Webb on top to Treat, 46-25 with 15 seconds to go. To Treat. Back to Webb, 10 seconds. Right corner to Cato, back to Webb. Over to Treat, 5 seconds. To Webb, top of the key. To Treat, into the paint. Shot, no good, and that's how the first half comes to a close. 46-25, Vienna will total everything up and be back for some halftime stats after these messages.
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle boys coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle girls coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888. Vienna Automotive Center is much more than just tires, brakes, and oil changes. They can also work on your exhaust system.
Today at 618-534-5221. Servicing our customers is our number one objective. Don't get shocked. Call BW Electric for all your electrical needs.
For all your heating and cooling needs, look no further than Fowler Heating and Cooling. Fowler Heating and Cooling has been serving customers in Southern Illinois for over 44 years. Fowler Heating and Cooling provides worry-free financing, works on all units, no matter what the brand, and now provides solar services for homes and businesses. You can trust Fowler Heating and Cooling and their dedicated team when you need them most. Call anytime at 618-997-5288 or visit FowlerHeatingandCooling.com.
And we're back. 8 minutes on the clock. Vienna will have the basketball to start the second half. Vienna will be going from your right to left toward the stage area and the big clock where you come into the gym. Webb, Cato, Hullhumner, Treat, and Nichols, the 5 Eagles on the floor right now. And it looks like they may be in a zone. Let's see. Seth Rice, Nolan Causey, Wade Galbraith, A.J. Butler, and Carson Murrah, the 5 Indians on the floor right now. And they are in a zone. It's a 3-2 zone. Right side, Treat, wide open 3, drains it. You cannot leave him that wide open. 17 points for Mr. Treat, and it's 49-25. Token pressure, bringing it up against Seth Rice. Had it against Treat. Out on top, over to Causey. And Cato has accidentally poked him in the eye. That'll be Cato's first foul on Vienna this half. He reached for the ball, and Causey bent down and caught him right in the eye. Stolen by Webb. Webb goes down, lays it up, and scores. He has double digits now. He's got 10, and it's 51-25. Causey brings it up against Cato into the front court. Across the 10-second line, into the paint, kicks it off left side over to Rice. Rice in the right corner, over to Galbraith. Galbraith goes right baseline, 15-foot jump shot, no good. Hullhumner bats it out over to Treat. Treat brings it into the front court with the dribble. Right side over to Cato. 6:45 to go. Webb back to Cato. Left side to Hullhumner. Hullhumner skip pass right side to Treat. Dumps it into Webb. Webb has the ball taken away from him. Little weak pass, and Murrah took it away. Over to Rice, into the front court, over to Causey. Causey working against Cato with 6:25 to go in the third quarter. Crossover dribble. Kicks it back out on top, over to Galbraith. Galbraith steps back for the 3. A.J. Butler doesn't take the 3, goes baseline, poke checked away by Treat. It'll stay with the Indians under their own goal. 6:15 to go here in the third quarter, 51-25 Vienna. Causey looks to inbound it under his own goal. Way out on top, over to Galbraith. Galbraith on the left elbow. Shot blocked by Nichols. Right down over to Murrah, and Murrah is fouled. This will go against Dayton Nichols. That'll be Nichols' third foul. And to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Carson Murrah. Murrah 1 for 2 on the evening from the free throw line. Feels like the door's open. It's gotten cool in here. Free throw by Murrah is too strong. He's on 11 points for the evening. Indians looking for their first point of the second half. Carson Murrah's second free throw, in and out. And Butler's going to get a foul coming over the top. That'll be A.J. Butler's third foul. He has not had a good game here tonight, scoring-wise anyway. He's had a tough evening. He's been blanketed. He's not had an open shot all evening. Cato picks up the dribble. The left side over to Hullhumner. Back out to Cato. Right side to Webb in the right corner to Treat. Treat that faked the shot. Murrah came out on him. Working around. Oh, Hullhumner. Skip pass. Right side to Treat. Treat. Quick 3. Bang! Treat with another 3. He's got 6 threes tonight, and it's 54-25. Into the front court. Rice into the paint. Right side over to Galbraith. Galbraith, wide open three off the front of the rim. Treat with the rebound. Vienna wants to run. 4-on-2. Over to Cato. Cato takes it to the rack, puts it up and in. He's got 6, and it's 56-25. Rice brings the ball into the front court over to Galbraith. Galbraith tried to get it over to Murrah under the basket all by himself, and Hullhumner knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians under their own goal. 5:16 to go here in the third quarter. Causey bounces it in over to Galbraith. Galbraith, nice switch of hands, but he left it a little short. Nichols with the rebound over to Cato. Cato kicks it out to Hullhumner, right side to Treat. Another three. Bang again. 3 for 3 from the right corner, and it's 59-25, and he's got 23 points on the evening. Over to Rice. Rice in the front court. Works against Treat. Over to Butler. Butler goes left baseline, cut off. Finds someone, gets it out to Rice. Over to Murrah. Murrah to Galbraith on the right wing. Galbraith into the paint. Has a ball stripped away from him. Gets it back. Hullhumner hawking him. Galbraith trying to find some, and then steals it, and we're going to get a foul on Hullhumner on a reach-in. That'll be Tommy Hullhumner's second foul. Third on Vienna this quarter. 4:34 to go in the third quarter, and Causey will inbound it under his own goal. Slaps the ball, looking to get it in. Way out on top over to Galbraith. Galbraith on the left side takes, what a pass to Murrah on the weak side, up and in. Murrah has 13 points. Beautiful assist, and it's 59-27. Galbraith with a nice play. Treat again. This one's short. Rebound comes out of there by Butler. Butler up to Galbraith into the front court. 1, 2 on 3. Galbraith stops, pops, got it. Galbraith from three-point land. He's got 7, and it's 59-30. Back to a 29-point lead for the Vienna Eagles. On top to Treat. Into the paint. Turns, spins, kicks it over to Webb. In the corner to Cato. His three. Off the front of the rim. No good. Nichols fights for the rebound, and he throws it to Galbraith. Galbraith, double team. Has the ball poke checked away from him. It goes right over to Causey. Causey in the front court throws it away. Turnover number 12 on the Indians with 3:44 to go here in the third quarter. And Winter Road's getting ready to come in. Job is going to replace Nichols, who has 3 fouls. And Buddy Clay will come in. Buddy is going to replace Hunter Webb. Webb with 2 points this quarter, makes him 10 for the game. Cato, Treat, Winter Road, Clay, and Hullhumner, the 5 Eagles on the floor. It's a 3-2 Johnston City zone. Left side over to Hullhumner. To Treat on the left wing now. Over to Cato. Cato to Clay, to Hullhumner. Treat from the left wing. Back out on top. Coming out's Murrah. Murrah, head and shoulders fake to Hullhumner. Down underneath the Buddy Clay. Reverse layups, good. Buddy Clay with double digits now. He's got 10, and it's 61-30. 3:10 to go in the third. Butler looks off and right through the hands of Galbraith. He threw a hard fastball, and Galbraith didn't bring his first baseman's mitt. Sanders comes into the game. And on that turnover, it'll be Vienna basketball in the front court. Winter Road on top of the key. Right side to Treat on the right wing. Oh, what a pass down to Buddy Clay. Lays it up and in. Buddy shielded the basketball well with his body, and it's 63-30. Ball knocked out of bounds. Coming into the game is Caden Cohen. Cohen replaces Rice. So Vienna pulls the press off. Sanders, Galbraith, Butler, Cohen, and Causey. Causey brings it up. He's going to be met at center court by Cato. Into the front court, left side over to Cohen. Into the corner to Galbraith. His three, got it. Wade Galbraith has his second 3 of this quarter, and it's 63-33. Back to 30-point lead. 2:25 to go here in the third. Treat gets it. Oh, another nice pass into Buddy Clay. Another assist to Clay. He's got 6 this quarter, 14 for the game, and it's 65-33. Those 14 points off the bench. Vienna with 20 points off the bench tonight scoring. Johnston City has no points off the bench scoring. 3-pointer by Cato, or by Causey's no good. Rebound by Treat over to Cato. Shot up, no good. Saved by Treat to Clay. Back to Treat in the left corner for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Galbraith with the rebound. Galbraith brings it into the front court with 1:48 to go. Into the paint. Gets by the charge. Shot up, short. Hullhumner over to Treat. Treat is fouled by Sanders. Non-shooting foul. That'll be Sanders' second foul. 2 on Johnston City for this quarter. Nichols and Johnson coming in for Treat and Hullhumner. So the only starter on the floor, well, we got 2 starters, Nichols and Cato. Clay, Winter Road, and Johnson, all subs. They get into Nichols off the glass and in. Nice play by Dayton Nichols. He's got 8, and it's 67-33. Quickly into the front court's Butler. Butler has no field goals tonight. Butler into the paint, off the glass. Now he does. Counted in 1. Winter Road with the foul. A.J. Butler, that was a tough way to get his first basket. He got hammered pretty good. 67-35. He'll go to the line for 1. $1:25 to go in the third quarter. Free throw is good. He has 6 points, and it's 67-36. Cato brings the ball into the front court. Left corner over to Nichols. Nichols bounces it down to Johnson, kicks it out to Clay. Right through the hands of Cato. He's able to save it. Into the paint. Kicks it off to Clay. Turn, spin, shot up, partially blocked. Fight for it. Galbraith comes out there with it. Ball knocked loose. Stolen by Cato. Cato on the baseline. Over to Clay. Down to Nichols. Nichols up. Counted in 1. Almost too many passes by Vienna to take it to the hole. The foul on number 15, Evan Sanders, will be his third. Nichols gets the basket and 1. He now has 10 points on the night. 69-36. And Dayton Nichols' free throw with 59.8 seconds to go is good. Makes it an even 70. He's got 11 points, 5 of them this quarter. Causey walks it up to the half line. Nice pick by Sanders. Causey for 3. Top of the key. Rims out. Nichols with the board. Over to Cato. 47 seconds to go. Cato in the front court. Between the legs. To Johnson at the free throw line. Kicks it off to Winter Road. Winter Road. Over to Nichols. Nichols bounces it down to Clay. Lump it in. That was too easy. 72-36. They've doubled it again. Galbraith is able to keep it and without falling out of bounds. Galbraith over to Sanders from the right elbow. Gets it down. Stolen away. Tried to get it. Force it into Causey. That's 15 turnovers, and Vienna throws it away. That's their 5th. 15 on the Indians with 17.2 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Nolan Causey. Looks like we'll have a continuous clock in the fourth quarter. Causey, right side over to Butler. 3-pointer off the back of the rim. Nichols with the rebound. Over to Cato. Cato into the front court with 2 seconds. To Winter Road. Lays it up and in. It'll count. That's Winter Road's first basket of the game. 74-36 after 3 quarters. We'll total everything up and be back for the fourth quarter after these messages.
Life packs plenty of surprises. You never know what waits around the next corner, but you can prepare for it. Ask your local Pekin insurance agent about an affordable term or whole life insurance policy. You'll worry less, enjoy your time more, and have a plan for the unexpected. Request a free life insurance quote at PekinInsurance.com and start protecting your future today. In Vienna, contact Chester Lawrence at Lawrence & Bean Insurance Agency at 618-658-9121, and they'll go beyond the expected for you. Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do it all at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101, in Vienna at 618-658-3761, or in Goreville at 618-995-5068.
We're back. Vienna outscored the Indians 28-11 in that third quarter. The Johnson City was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. They are 5 of 11 for the game. They have 15 turnovers. Vienna with 5 turnovers. They're 7 of 9 for the game from the free throw line. Long three by Causey is good. Nolan Causey now in double digits. He has 10, and it's 74-39. These two teams played back in December. It was 84-39 was that score. Buddy Clay with the basket. He now has 18 points, 76-39. Wade Galbraith has 10 points, 2 3-pointers and 2 deuces. Nolan Causey has 10 points. He's got 2 threes and 2 deuces. Butler dumps it down deep to Sanders. Sanders shot up and in. That's Evan Sanders' first basket tonight, 76-41. 6 points for A.J. Butler. He has 4 of 6 from the free throw line and a field goal. Buddy Clay gets the basket. He's up to 20, 78-41. And Evan Sanders with a field goal. Carson Murrah has 13 points, 6 field goals, and 1 free throw. From the Galbraith for 3, he's got 13, 78-44. Nichols for the Vienna scoring. Joe Winterroad has 2, 11 for Dayton Nichols. We have a kick. It'll stay with Vienna. Dayton Nichols has 11. Hunter Webb 10. Marquedo Constante 6. Owen Treat 23. Nick Johnson 6. And Buddy Clay now with 20. Cato into the paint. 5-footer off the glass and in. He's at 8 points. 80-44. Here come the Indians. 6:12 to go here in the game. Crossover, Causey. Almost lost it. Right side over to Cohen. In the right corner to Galbraith. Galbraith kicks it out over to Butler. 15-foot jump shot from the baseline. No good. Johnson with the rebound over to Nichols. Nichols to Cato. 5:50 to go here in the basketball game. Cato to the basket. Puts it off the glass and in. He has 10 points. And we have a whole group of substitutions coming in. 82-44. We'll get all the subs here. Let's see. For Vienna, we have number 40 is Trace Moore. Number 1 is Braden Smith. He's a 6'1 junior. Trace Moore is a 6'3 sophomore. Hunter Webb stays in. Joe Winterroad is a 5'8 junior. We have Nick Johnson, a 6'6 senior. Stolen away by Smith. Smith over to Webb. Finger roll up and in. Hunter Webb now with 12 points. 84-44 off the steal. Rice. Let's see. We have number 44 is Logan Moore. He's a 6'1 sophomore for the Indians. Over to Carson Murrah. His shot was no good. Oh, what a rebound by Logan Moore. He gets the basket as he falls away, and it's 84-46. Hunter Webb, I'll get the other guys here in a second. Down to Nick Johnson, and Johnson is fouled by Murrah. This will be Murrah's third foul. This will give me a chance. So we have number 11, Trey Johnson. He is a 5'9 sophomore guard for the Indians. Carson Murrah is in there, a 6'2 sophomore forward. 44, Logan Moore, 6'1 sophomore center. I'm pretty sure that's Nolan Causey. Johnson. Nope, 21 is Seth Rice. He is a 5'10 junior guard. Nick Johnson misses his first free throw. Second free throw is good. Johnson comes into this game shooting 48% from the free throw line, hits 1 of 2. Makes it 85-46. And number 2 is Brody Watts from the Indians. He's a 5'11 sophomore guard. Rice from the right elbow, 15-footer's good. Seth Rice in the scoring column now. Makes it 85-48. Webb on top to Winterroad. Back to Webb. Bounces it down to Johnson. Johnson triple team. Forces the shot up. Fight for the loose ball. Comes loose. Out over to Moore. Moore down over to Watts. Lays it up and got the roll. Watts in the scoring column. 85-50. And we have more substitutions coming in. Number 12 for Vienna is Braden Hurst, 6' sophomore. He replaces Winterroad. And who else? 21 is Briar Cornelius, a 5'10 sophomore for the Vienna Eagles. And we had a substitution for the Indians. Number 11 is Trey. He was already in there. Over to Hurst. Hurst out on top. Over to Cornelius. To Smith. Smith to Johnson. Back out to Cornelius. Right side to Hurst. 2:40 to go. To Johnson at the free throw line. Left corner. Over to Hurst. Hurst into Johnson. Turns, spins off the glass. Short. And knocked out of bounds. Number 10 is Wyatt Henderson. He is a 6'2 sophomore forward. And we have another substitution coming in. So number 10, number 11, Trey Johnson. Murrah's coming out. Number 33 is Wyatt Curley. He is a 5'9 freshman, a forward. 44, Logan Moore. And number 2 is Brody Watts for the Indians. Baseline jumper up by Moore's no good. Rebound by Smith. Braden Smith goes coast to coast. Finger roll up and in. His first basket of the night. 87-50. 1:50 to go in the game. Right side over to Watts. Three-pointer. Air ball. Rebound pulled out of there by Hurst. Hurst over to Smith. Smith in the front court. Over to Hurst. Back over to Trace Moore. Up and in. Trace Moore gets his first basket. 89-50. Watts in the right corner. Over to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass out on top. 33 is Curley. His shot up. No good. Rebound by Smith. Over to Johnson. And Johnson can't get the dunk. He tried. Down deep. Over to Moore. Moore kicks it out onto Watts. Watts on top. Over to Curley. His three. Too strong. And the rebound comes long out to Henderson. Watts for three. No good. Rebound by Braden Smith. Smith, baseball pass. Touch pass to Johnson. And he tries it again. No good. That one was not even close. In the right side. Over to Curley. It's knocked out of bounds. 40 seconds to go. Nick trying his darndest to get that dunk in. He can do it. I've seen him do it. 30 seconds to go. Looking to inbound, it's Curley for the Indians. Getting the right corner over to Johnson. His three is blocked, and it is batted around, and it's going to be Vienna basketball. Yes. 15 seconds to go, and this may be it. Cornelius, and that'll be the final score. 89-50 will be the final score here tonight. We're going to total everything up. Got a couple commercials to run. We'll be back for the final stats and the postgame show. 89-50 is the final score. Vienna, we'll be right back.
Illnesses and injuries are never convenient, but our walk-in care is open 7 days a week with no appointment needed. The Convenient Care Clinic, located on the south side of Union County Hospital, treats